All right, good morning, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Apostle Catherine Crick Exposed. I will be your host this morning, Alex Jovanovich, and today we're out in the bee yard. Well, we're out at an undisclosed location. I never give location of my bee yards or where I'm at in the country here, for obvious reasons. Right here, about 20 yards, right there, that's an Africanized beehive, okay? And my client has asked me to take it off his property because he's got grandkids. So story behind this. Let me tell everybody real quick how I inherited this hive. I inherited it basically, okay? This hive was inherited from another beekeeper. I got some bees up the hill here from my client, and he's like, hey, there's another colony down the way here, and I don't know if you guys could see it right there. The bees are already coming in and out of it, all right? I am extremely scared of these bees because they are so aggressive, okay? So I inherited them about, I don't know, 3 months ago or so, okay? The box was in shambles. It was in disarray. The bees were stressed. They had ants. What the old beekeeper had done was put foam board in it to basically insulate it for the winter. The bees had chewed through it. There were beetles. I mean, it was an absolute fucking mess, you guys. So I went in, cleaned it up. I scraped off the bottom board. I pulled out all the shitty comb, all the shitty frames, threw those away, put in fresh foundation with wax, everything. And within about a month, these bees absolutely fucking exploded, okay? They did exactly what they're supposed to do in the right environment. The environment they were in was not conducive to growth, to brood, everything. It was a total mess. It was a disaster inside. Now, I came back about 2 weeks ago and opened them up, all right? And these bees are packed full. They are Africanized. I told people have been asking if I bring you guys out in the bee yard a little bit and show like the other side of what I do, because it's not always about David and stuff. Like, I have a life outside of this, and this is part of it. These bees have probably been out here for about, I don't know, 3 to 4 years maybe. So 3 to 4 years these bees have been out here on their own, surviving on their own without any human intervention. And because of the nature of their genetics, my client has asked me, hey, can you just take them off because I got grandkids? So I'm going to do that today. But what I'm going to do first here is I have a box here. I'm going to switch the boxes out today, okay? I have a box here. So let me show you guys this. My bee suit. That's definitely going to go on. You guys are going to be like, damn, is this guy going into fucking battle or something the way he's suiting up? Well, yeah, these bees will kill you. When they talk about bees being killer bees and Africanized and all that, these bees will fucking kill you. I promise you. If you don't wear a suit with these bees, they will kill you. They will sting the shit out of you, and they'll do it until you're dead. Because bees, if you'll see when the response goes, they go straight for the fucking face, man. They go for that heat, the carbon dioxide coming out of your mouth. They see that like fucking infrared, okay? They see in different color spectrums than we do. So the bees know. They probably already know I'm here, but they're not fucking with me yet, so that's good. But what I got here, now this is kind of because it's Texas and it gets so fucking hot here. I'll show you guys what's going on. Okay. I've already pulled the frames out of this, so I'm going to take the frames out of this box and drop them into here and take that old box off, okay? Now this is my own setup, and I'll show you guys something kind of cool about this, all right? So you got your top cover. Now, I got screen top covers, okay, because it's so hot here in Texas, okay? And because these bees are probably chock full, I added another little breather, so it's got vents there, see? It's got vents on all sides because, again, it's hot here in Texas. And then one other thing I've added just for the process is a screen bottom, okay? Screen bottom board is what this is called, is the screen bottom. Again, it's hot here in Texas, so this is usually how I set my rigs up. I can slide a piece of plastic in when it gets cold to keep the bees from freezing, and I've done that. The bees do pretty well. Bees are pretty hardy little creatures, man. I will never doubt them again after I witnessed them go through a hard freeze and walk out their front door like it was nothing. All right, back to work. Okay, so this is the setup I'm going to use today. Now what I got to do kind of walk people through this process here a little bit. I don't even want to get anywhere near them right now because these bees, like I said, they're fucking mean. And if they even feel me anywhere near them, they'll explode. So what I got to do, I'm going to smoke the shit out of them for sure. I got all my gear right here. Going to smoke them, pop the lid. I'm trying to, this is the thing, it's like, I'm trying to figure out which route to go. I could, yeah. I think what I'll do, yeah, I don't know yet. This is the one problem, like with beekeeping, you got to sit here and think about it. Okay. You ultimately want their home, the bottom board to stay because that's where they fly into. But what I think I might do is move the box over, set my box up right there where it's at, and then move the frames from that box into the big box. So, yeah, and they're already active. I'm already having an anxiety attack because these bees fucking scare the shit out of me, man. So I'll get suited up, I'll get everything ready, and I'm out here early because it's cool. So let me go ahead and get suited up, and I'll show you guys that process too, because like I said, if you're gonna decide to do beekeeping, wear a bee suit, okay? And you'll see exactly why with bees, because they sting, right? They have a stinger, there is no safety. I always tell people this. Yeah, you might see people on the internet doing it. Ooh, oh, look, he's working bees in no suit. No, fuck that. Not these bees. These bees will kill you. I swear to God they will. If you ever work bees like this without a suit, you'll be out here fucking dead in 5 minutes. What happens, let me tell you about what happens with bee stings. Your body doesn't process bee venom, okay? So it stays in you. It stays in your body. Say you're diabetic, you got kidney problems, you got heart problems. All right, what happens when if you get 10 bee stings, you're hurting, okay? Anything above that, you'll start pissing different colors. Your kidneys will hurt. Yeah, anything over 30, you're in bad shape. Now your body starts to shut down. Your kidneys fail. Your heart fails. Your breathing fails. All right. So this is really like people like, ooh, it's so beautiful and harm-free, like Josiah and Josiah, right? Oh, the bees are it's so beautiful. Yeah, these bees are beautiful, but they are not harm-free. I promise everybody that. These bees will kill you. I can't stress that enough. And I'll show you guys the response I get if they're hot today, which last time I went in, they were extremely fucking aggressive. But we'll see what they got now. And I'm just hoping they're calm, honestly, because Africanized bees, they're no joke, man. They're no joke. So I'll go ahead and get suited up, and I'll show you guys that process here, because this is really important too. If you're going to be doing bees, you guys, you gotta wear a suit. All right. So when I'm doing bees, I got army boots. I'm in a full set of BDUs basically. Okay, full set of BDUs. Okay. Always wear a suit. Can't stress this enough. It's like going into battle without body armor on, okay? It's like going into combat without body armor on. Just put it that way. Best way to explain it. Okay. So get this on here. And honestly, you know what? I'm gonna get my smoker going first before I get suited up. That way that's going good. So the cocktail I have in here today is, I got burlap and cedar. Burlap is, from what I understand, my mentor told me, he's like, if you ever work in a hot colony, get burlap. It's like, all right, cool. So a little bit of burlap and cedar, and that's what I'm going to be using today to smoke these bees. Like I said, these bees are extremely aggressive, and anything I can do to take the fight out of them right now, I'm going to try to, because like I said, man, these girls are just not nice. And we've had rain and water, so that's good. There's a lot of things that can affect the factors of the way bees behave, but when it comes to certain like breeds, like the Africanized, like these ones, my client told me somewhere down here there's a tree chock full of bees, and I was like, yeah, that's probably the colony. That's probably your Africanized colony out here that's rebreeding, right? Which is fine, because that's ultimately how bees are going to repopulate, is when we leave them in the wild. And my client asked me if I could remove those, which I'm probably going to tell him no, just leave them be. He just wanted these ones removed. The ones in the tree are 20 feet up. They're not going to bother anybody if nobody bothers them. So I think I'm just going to leave those ones there and let those ones do their work in the wild and reproduce and try to build a population back up. These ones, different story. They're on his property. He does bring his grandkids down here from time to time. So he's like, yeah, I would just rather have them removed. So, and actually, this used to be one of my old window cleaning clients. What I do here where I live is I started a beekeeping club for veterans. It's not a club, it's just kind of a hangout. We get together every few months and we talk bees and get all the veterans together and, you know, tell war stories, shit like that. And yeah, community type deal. It's a lot of fun. And this program is called Heroes to Hives that I learned beekeeping through. It's for all veterans. You got any questions about it, let me know. I'll put you in the right avenue. I'll put you in touch with the right people. Get this guy going real good. I want this thing going good because, like I said, these bees are fucking mean, man. And this process, it might only take it's only going to take a few minutes, but like I said, the response I'm expecting from these is something I wanted to show everybody, because this is like the other side. Oh, shit, got burned. Oops. Melt the little skin there. Happens. See what happens when you're not paying attention, you get burned. All right. So we'll make sure it's not on fire either. Okay, good. It's not on fire. Because these will actually burn on the inside and catch on fire. You don't want that. You just want a nice... And the reason you use cedar and burlap is because it's cool smoke. You don't want to use like paper or shit like that because it's too hot. It's hot smoke. You don't want that. You want nice cool smoke, and like when you blow this out, it doesn't feel like hot smoke. It's nice and cool. And here in Texas, we have an extreme abundance of cedar, so cedar works quite well actually with these bees. So my mentor told me throw a little burlap in there too. That'll definitely chill them the fuck out. So we get suited up here. This is a Provent bee suit. I got it from Provent, I think, or Dedant. I can't remember. My mentor told me this is a good suit right here. It's vented, lightweight, but regardless, we're in Texas here. It's in Texas, so again, like I said, I'm starting early today because these bees are mean. And I don't want to be out here when it's hot working a bunch of pissed off bees, because that's never fun either. So I get suited up here. I'm already having an anxiety attack because I know how hot these bees are. But that's part of this process with beekeeping, is I got to work through this, figure the problem out, solve it, and get it done. And that's the whole process behind the Heroes to Hives program. And this is just so I don't get stung in the ears. That's the whole process behind the Heroes to Hives program, is to teach veterans to work through certain problems, right? I know these bees are mean. My client wants them gone. They're my bees. I'm going to take them home to my house and probably requeen them. Okay, so he wants them gone, but I got to figure the problem out. I already figured out one problem. I got them established to where they're healthy, right? They weren't dealing with any bullshit problems. Now I just got to get them relocated. So that's what we're going to do today. Let me get finished suited up here, and we'll go from there. And like this, I'll probably edit this right here, so give me a second. No, here it is right here. Okay. All right. Okay, that's good. Yeah, see, that's a nice puffy smoke. That's what you want right there. Okay, so you guys are like, damn, he's putting all this shit on. Yes, because these bees are fucking mean, man. I don't want to come out here and get stung. Never the goal. You don't want to get stung, man. Are you going to get stung working bees? Yes, you might take a sting or two. It's happened. But again, just part of the process, okay? Like I said, this is why you have bee suits. You might see people out there working them and, oh, look, they're so beautiful. They're so harm-free. Let me tell you something about these bees. They are not harm-free. They're beautiful. They're beautiful. They're beautiful, but they are not harm-free. Let me tell you that. You know what? Yeah, just to be safe here. I'm gonna go ahead and tape up this little hole in my suit. Like, I'm already shaking because these bees scare me, man. These bees scare me. Okay, get that covered. Want to make sure no holes in my vent right here, my hood. Okay, that's good. All right. Got gauntlet gloves for sure with these. Like I said, man, you got it with these bees. I don't take chances. I've worked them. I've seen what they can do, and when their numbers grew, so did their aggression. So usually when bees are lacking numbers, they know they won't waste the resources to sting. Okay, they'll save their stinger, honestly. If they know they're lacking the resources, they know they're lacking the numbers, they typically won't sting. But like I said, these bees these bees are fuckers right here. Okay. All right, guys, here we go. Pretty much got all the gear set where I need it. And let's walk on out to the colony. Okay, that's the box right there. Like I said, man, I'm really fucking nervous about these because these bees are fucking mean, man. Okay, now this is it. This is an Africanized colony right here. Okay, so far so good. But go ahead and raise this up a bit here. You guys can get an idea of what we're doing here. All right. Of course. Oh, shit. Anyways, okay. Not going my way with the stand, but okay. All right, there we go. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that. Okay. So, I'm gonna smoke the shit out of these girls. Actually, I need to get my toe strap too here. Once this box is strapped, once it's all done and over with, I'm gonna strap it down tight, and that way when it's ready for transport, all I gotta do is move it. You guys are probably wondering, you know, how do I know they're Africanized? Well, just, again, it's their response. Most Africanized bees, their response is pretty awesome, man. It's intense, too. That's the best way to put it, an intense response. Get this strap up under here. Okay. Okay. Okay, I think we're set here. Okay. This is part of the deal of preparation, everything, man. I just got a big whiff of that burlap. Okay, here we go. Oh, shit, you know what I need though? My fucking hive tool. Here's my hive tool. This is it. That's all it is. It's just a kind of like pry bar, really. I'm gonna do. Blow some smoke in there. Like I said, these girls are mean, so I'm gonna smoke the shit out of them. I said, these girls are fucking mean, so I'm doing everything I can to trigger to lessen the alarm response. Like I said, man, once the alarm response goes off, there's not a lot smoke will do to calm them down, honestly. That's just what I've witnessed, okay? That's just my personal experience. Could be wrong, but all right, here we go. All right, I'm gonna crack these girls open. Find the edge here. Okay. Some of these are going to be baby nurse bees and stuff. It looks like they might have split themselves already, because last time I came in, this whole box was chock full of bees. Okay, so I'm thinking they might have split. Sure does look like it. Or they could be out foraging right now, but we're going to go ahead and do this. And when you're moving frames like this, you want to put them exactly how you found them. Okay? This is actually going a lot smoother than I figured. Once we make them queenless, they're going to know, but we're going to put this box right back where this one is, okay? Okay, pretty, so far so good. Alarm response is good. Take all these out at once. Okay. And what you do. Okay. I thought they were a little more forward, but that's all right. This. Let me do this first. Okay. This out of the way. Oh shit, there's a big old black widow right there. Big one. Okay. Okay. Perfect. Okay. There we go. Now we got their front door reestablished. With this, take it. It's like this. Just like that. Okay. Making sure the queen's not in here, so I don't see her. So that's good. No queen in there. Okay. All right. Now check this out. What we're seeing here, okay? They've already reestablished this box. Okay. They know their mama's in there. Their scent is in there. This went a lot smoother than I expected, man. Let's just watch them here. They got a bit of a beetle problem. That's all right though. That's all right, they'll figure it out. Not too bad. Take the whole box out. All right. So these bees have already reestablished. And you're going to kill a few in this process. It's just the way it is. That's why there's so many of them. Look, I'll show you a drone. Want to see a drone? Let's see. I don't see him. But the drones are the males, okay? Drones are the males, and they're the ones that carry the Africanized trait, okay? Not the queen, not the females. The males do. Smoke them on in. And they'll reestablish. They've already done that. They're doing really well already. They've accepted the new home. Okay, good. Good. I want to see. You know what? Let me put this. I'm going to give him some room to breathe. I want him to have some air. There's also one other thing. What I have in my hand, I got a couple peppermints. And I'm trying something new here. So. Put that there. And then, so the peppermints, simple, just some peppermint candies, okay? Because I noticed they had a little bit of beetle problems. So, take the peppermints. Put one there. And you know what? One is probably all I'll need. Just for now. And the bees know what's up with it. They know it's good for them, so they'll use it. All right, let's get these girls buttoned up. All right, that went extremely calm and collected. Like I said, I'm really worried. I was scared about these girls because they're so mean. I must have caught them on a good day or something, man. Like I said, these girls don't put up with shit from anybody. All right. Got that. Okay. It's always best to secure your gear down. That's what my mentor taught me. Secure your gear. Okay. All right. Okay. Here we go. All right. I'm actually, now I'm not too concerned about bringing these into my yard because they are workable. These are workable bees. And since we're doing this together, y'all come up with a name for the colony. If you want, let me know. Put it in the chat later, in the comment section. I'll do a poll afterwards and we'll pick a name out for this colony. Okay. Oh, here, let me show you. All right, now that we're done here, all right, so those little bees, they're done. They've accepted their new home. They got their mommy and daddy. All the babies and mommy are in there. Okay. All right. All right, that's it. That's it. It's done, over with. Said last time, what they did I had to drive. They didn't break off the attack until like 2 miles, 3 miles almost, and I was driving. So like I said, these bees, they want to be. Fuck you up. They don't care. They don't care what kind of day you're having. They don't care about your family. They don't care about your well-being, for sure. I guarantee you that. All they care about is the survival of their species, and that's it. Nothing more, nothing less. Now, remember I told you the old beekeeper had put some foam board in? Well, this was it right here. And you could see what beetles do is they bore holes, all right? They're called hive beetles, small hive beetles, all right? And they bore little holes in your colonies, and they slime out. So it's called a slime out. Take all your honey. It's really bad. You don't want beetles. That's just the problem we have here in Texas because it's so warm. All right. So this is what was in there. The bees and beetles had tore through it, and just it was a complete mess underneath. So took that out, put fresh frames in there, and it looks like they're drawing it out. So that's good. I'll take this old box. I'll repurpose it. Set it out for a swarm trap, or maybe give it to a veteran or something to get his bee yard started. I don't know yet. We'll figure it out. But so that's it, guys. That's the process of swapping a box on an inherited beehive, on a beehive, and that's what that is. That's an inherited colony. Okay. I'm happy that they weren't so pissed off today. Like I said, last time I came here, some of the meanest fucking bees I'd ever seen in my life. And that's not, I'm not over exaggerating that. They were, I had to get in my truck and drive off and drive out of this area, and it was like 3 miles down the road. And I still had bees in the car with me. So, small reminder, they might be cool today. They might be cool today, but I could go back in a week and something might have set them off, right? There could be something that pissed them off. They could be low on food. They might be mitigating they might be requeening themselves. There's a lot of things, again, that can affect how bees behave. One of them is us, for sure. That's for sure. We could affect the way bees behave. Absolutely. This colony's been self-sustaining for 3 or 4 years. I could bring it into my yard and I can lose it. It's just the way it works. But they're already, yeah, they've already set up shop, man. That's good to see. You can tell too when they set up shop, they'll go in front and they'll start guarding the door. They'll pull guard on the door literally because they got all their food and babies in there. So they'll pull guard. They'll pull guard on the colony. See, there's a new box right there. You can see it. Okay. That's it right there. It's in a nice little spot too. Okay. So I'll come back and get this later tonight, because when you move bees, you move them at night. You don't move them during the day, because what's happening during the day, all your bees are foraging, right? So you want to keep them down during the day, and I'll come back about here 10:30 at night when the sun's down. All the bees are locked up tight, and I'll plug the door with a sponge, put a staple in it so the sponge doesn't fall out, and I'll load them up in the back of my truck, strap them down, and take them to my house. It's that easy. It's that easy to move bees. But this was the first process. In this first step in this process to get these Africanized colonies removed. But now that I see their temperament, it's good to know that I can actually work them. Last time I came without a smoker and they fucking erupted on me in a really big way. That was the last time I came out here, and like I said, they were pretty mean. They weren't too cool about me being in their house. So that'll be it, guys. That's all I got left to do, is just load them up and move them now. And like I said, if you guys want to name this colony, leave it in the comment section, man. I'm happy to hear what you guys have. We are a community together in this with what we do with Catherine and David and all these colts. And some of you requested this to see the beekeeping part of it. So I'm happy to show you guys, you know. I don't always do David E. Taylor stuff. I do other stuff outside of YouTube. Constructive stuff, right? This is an addiction. This replaces an addiction. Trust me. If it wasn't for this, I'd probably be doing drugs or some bullshit. So this is a good addiction. It keeps me busy, and it keeps my mind occupied when I'm not doing bullshit with David and Captain, right? Because that stuff is real debilitating on the mind. This it's great. I love it. I love it. Questions, comments, concerns, man, you guys let me know. And like I said, I'd love to hear if you guys want to put a name on this colony. And, you know, let me know. We'd love to hear you guys' thoughts, you know, ideas, opinions, whatever you guys think. So catch you on the next live, man. And we will be doing a live tonight. It is Friday. I'll probably upload this when I get home. And we'll see you tonight, man.